certainly, it's just very different. Now they can go somewhere else and get a job, but you then need to. In Shenzhen, there's a new rule that you need to have had your household registration in Shenzhen for 5 years, or there's a minimum. There's a minimum for Chinese citizens. There's a minimum 5-year minimum residency here in Shenzhen that you have to achieve before you can buy an apartment. Again, a friend of mine whose wife is considering buying an apartment is looking at, I'm only 3.5 or 4 years local here in Shenzhen, working in Shenzhen. So right now she's miffed at the fact she doesn't have the legal right to purchase an apartment just yet. And that rule doesn't apply everywhere. They have different rules in different locations, but the phenomenon of having these personal restrictions is all around China. Well, it's on a Sunday, so this is normally, see, he has chosen not to go on the main freeway. He was on the main freeway for just a moment and then he went off of it. I said, originally I said, let's go on the main freeway. And he's like, okay. So we went on the main freeway and then we went off of it. He's really a slimy guy. He can't help it. I don't judge him. He probably, he's just one month's paycheck, 1 month's salary from having serious economic problems. Many of them are. That's why they save so much, It's only just been in the last few years that China has started to put into place a proper social security system, right? So that you could get some sort of if you lost your job and or you couldn't work, that you could get all proper benefits, or not proper benefits, that you'd have sort of I guess you could say a floor, a safety net, whatever you want to call it, but it's still exceedingly meager. And this is why Chinese people save so much. Now, the Chinese government has made it quite clear that they do not want their policies and their system moving in the direction of Europe, okay, where you have so many social benefits, and there's just, you have income programs where you can get some income if you lose your job, even get an apartment. They absolutely, they believe firmly, at least in terms of economics, in a very, very radically neoliberal economic system where people are just fucking no safety nets, or very, very little safety nets. People are petrified of not being thrifty and hardworking and making it on their own, not relying on the government. They're very much convinced that they do not want those kind of incentives in China. They think that it will not help their overall economic progress. You can debate yes or no, you can talk why or what should be or what the data shows. I'm just saying what they've decided and what exists presently. I personally think that there needs to be certain safety nets in place. My economics are not fully conservative, not fully liberal. I'm kind of, depending on the particular rule or policy, I kind of go back and forth. Generally, I vote Republican, although, and including for Trump. I'm not going to hide it. Although I don't love everything he's done, I don't love everything he's said. Not in love with some of the way he's handled things, but on the whole, I definitely am convinced that he is a force. It was a very easy decision to say he's between him and Hillary. Between he and Hillary, he was the lesser evil. There's no question of that. It was an easy choice, right? Supporting Trump in the present environment is an easy choice. Not a perfect choice, I know. You know, my dad was recently in Shenzhen, and he said that these, these guides, you can hear the little guide, the app talking, and he said, geez, those are the most talkative little GPS guide things. They just don't stop yapping. It's true, they don't. They're pretty darn accurate, though. They're really accurate. When you listen to what they're saying, it 100% correlates to what's happening on the road and the actions you need to take right here in 100. It's really good. It's really good. I'm impressed with that. For all of China's quality failures and tacky, foolish blunders, there are some things that the Chinese do really well. There's something, yeah. So it's a little bit smoggy today. Shenzhen air generally is quite clean, guys and gals. Just to let you know, it's really a breath of fresh air when compared to Beijing. $5 for sure. No, he's saying, well, we're gonna be there before you know it. And I said, I know. These are my old haunts. This is my old neighborhood. thoroughly into Lohu. You can, you may not know those buildings. I hope that the camera shows it. There's a couple. We're down into Lohu here.